What is going on, everyone? What is going on? Welcome to LR Live, presented by Overtime. It is your guy, Luca Rosano. Hope you're all doing well. And this is a game that I know not a lot of us have interest in, but it's a game the Raptors definitely need to win if they still want to save their playoff chances. What's crazy, though, guys, is that moment you realize that the Raptors are only 2 games back of the play-in. That is absolutely crazy. This team is 10 games under 500, but yet they're only 2 games back of the play-in. And the play-in tournament is something that's been implemented this season for the first time ever, where if you are a 10th seed, you do have a chance to get into the playoffs. The only playoff seeds that are guaranteed are 1 through 6, 7 and 8 are up for grabs, with 9 and 10 in play. So that is absolutely crazy. The Raptors have been horrible. Their record has been horrible, but they're only 2 games back of the play-in, which would grant them a shot of making the playoffs as either a 7th or 8th seed. And they are 5 games back of the 6th seed. Now that's more reasonable. I would expect that to be the case. But when I realized today that they're only 2 games back of the play-in, I'm like, playoffs? You want to talk about playoffs? Yeah, we might talk about playoffs if the Raptors get hot here with 26 games left, or it might be 27 games left. I'm not too sure. But the bottom line is, guys, it's absolutely crazy the wild type of season this has been. For as bad as the Raptors have been, they are 2 games out of the play-in, but they're also as close to the play-in as they are to having a top 4 pick in the NBA draft. So they are on that fine line of, do we compete? Or should we just fade for Cade and continue to tank and get a high lottery pick? You already know my opinion on that. I'm not going to reiterate it. But they are on that fine line. But like I said, if the Raptors lose against the Pistons tonight, that is just going to be horrendous. I mean, they have already lost against the Pistons twice. This is not an easy game by any means. And if the Raptors do lose tonight against the Pistons, I mean, that would not bode well for their playoff chances. And if they lose tonight, I would just say, you know what? Like, what's the point of playing these 25 odd games left? Might as well just get ready for the lottery, because the Raptors cannot even dare to lose 3 games against the Pistons. And if the Raptors somehow do lose against the Pistons once again tonight, man, I'm going to be one shocked dude. Because if you told me coming into the season that the Pistons were going to have 3 wins over the Raptors, I would not have believed you. But listen, this Pistons team, they're pretty good, man. They got a lot of good pieces, and some of those pieces were on full display. Ellington at 25 points. Bay went off. They obviously got not Christian Wood. They got Jeremy Grant. I got my players mixed up there for a second. These guys got a lot of good young players. So this Pistons team is not one to overlook. And their X factor is the fact that they have former head coach Dwayne Casey. And he seems to thrive every time he plays against the Raptors. It's like every time Casey plays against the Raptors, it's his mini Super Bowl. It's his mini NBA championship. He shows up for these games. So that is why the Pistons are probably going to have a good shot to win tonight. This is probably going to be a close game, as have the other matchups. Well, except for that blowout that happened. But we will see, guys. We will see. Anyways, guys, smash that like button. Let's get to 100 likes before this bad boy even begins. Sub to the channel if you are new. Ring the bell. Tonight's stream is presented by Overtime. Go download their app if you haven't already. I got an email from Overtime, and they did say that they have contacted the winner. So the winner of last night's pool, guys, is Cool Cart 027. Cool Cart 027. That is the winner of the pool that happened yesterday in the Overtime app. You won a Superstar Channel membership. So if you're in here, bro, let me know, and let me know by showing me that new Superstar Channel membership badge. So we are ready to go, guys. Tip-off should happen any moment now. We also got March Madness going on. The Elite Eight is officially underway. Definitely going to have my eye out on that as well. But, yeah, Cool Art, are you in here, man? You are the winner of the Overtime contest. You got the most correct picks yesterday. He knows how to pick over-unders, that's for sure. A lot better than I do. It was pretty cold today, man. Not gonna lie, it was pretty cold today. I still have my winter jacket on. I'm not taking any chances by wearing, a sweater or a spring jacket. Moose Job, what's going on? Loriella, what's going on? Sayu, what's good? Sheridan, thank you so much for that. We got Kobe in here. We got Galaxy. We got Nico. What's going on, everyone? Make sure you hit that like button on your way in and please subscribe. As you can tell, we're only 50 subscribers away from 21.5K. My goal is to hit that tonight. I know every time, I say that, but, or I say this, but liking and subscribing, it's absolutely free and it does help the channel a ton. USC versus... Oh, man, that matchup's going to be a slugfest tomorrow. I'm so happy the Raptors don't play tomorrow because I am going to be all eyes on that game when USC takes on Gonzaga. Evan Mobley against Jalen Suggs. We could be seeing a future Raptor in that matchup. Oh, man, you donated. My bad, bro. Yeah, I didn't notice it, bro. I noticed it now, though. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for that dono. Immortal Hypnotic says, let's get this dub, boy. Let's go, Raps. Rosano Nation. I appreciate that. Thanks for nugging me like that. If you make a dono, guys, and I don't see it, yeah, feel free to message me again, man, because, hell yeah, you definitely deserve a shout-out after a dono. My hands were freezing. Yeah, it was cold. Yeah, that was a big L today for me. I forgot some gloves. Bad mistake. I was holding a camera. Very, very, very cold. That was not fun. Galaxy, what's going on, man? Long time. Who's going to win tonight? Yeah, no, listen, Immortal. Like I said, make a dono. I definitely got to show you out. That's the rule. Evan is in a Raptors uniform, says Blink Eye. Aiden Fam and biggest part, no Powell versus Pistons. Yeah, I know. Wow. Norman Powell usually goes off against the Pistons. Does that mean the Raptors are going to struggle tonight? Who's your favorite player, says SP. On the Raptors right now, probably I would still... honestly, OG Anunoby. I would go with OG. I know I flip-flop. I say... Every time I get this question, I'll say Lowry. I'll say OG. I don't know, man. I got multiple favorite players on the Raptors. Good evening. What's going on, Stuart? Number 24, Luca Rosano. What channel is the game on? I'm watching on SN1 right now. We love your live stream. We love you guys being in here. Watch the spam, bro. Watch the spam. Don't keep spamming that, Learn Simple. We don't want to boo you out of here. Yes, don't spam. We appreciate the support, but please don't spam. What's going on, Mohammed? I don't want to kick you out, especially if you're a supporter. All right, guys, let's get some predictions. Who is going to win tonight's game? Are the Raptors going to win, or are the Pistons going to hand the Raps another L? All right, starting lineups. VanVleet, Lowry, Trent Jr., Anunoby, and Siakam going up against Lee, Ellington, Grant, Bay, and Plumlee. So Jeremy Grant had a big game last game. Ellington, Grant, and Bay. Those are the three guys to look out for. All those guys can score at will. Let's talk Raps. What's going on? Channel member in the house says I got the Raptors minus 4.5 on one ticket and the Pistons plus 4. Wow, the Raptors are actually favorite tonight, eh? 4.5. Chill, Luca, says Geeth. I probably, yeah, that's a tough bet, man. But you definitely got your bases covered by taking both. It sucks you can't put college games with NBA games, let's talk Raps, on point spread. I don't think you can mix and match. And Trent is finally going to have a good game. You should replace Matt Devlin when he retires. My goal isn't even to be a play-by-play announcer, man. Honestly, my ultimate goal is to be a sideline reporter. Like, it's always been that. But, I don't know. Now I'm just kind of loving this content thing and seeing where it takes me. What's going on, Jaron Bigelow, Superstar Channel member in the chat. Sportsnet 1 showing the leaves? Really? I'm on Sportsnet 1 right now. It says SN1 on the top right of my screen. That means it's Sportsnet 1, no? Raptors 107, Pistons 102. Well, if that happens, they'll cover the spread. The Raptors will. Dwayne Casey, 5-3 career record against the Raptors. That is a staggering record. All right, guys. Kyle Lowry's back. Forgot to mention that. Kyle Lowry's back in the lineup. And they could use him tonight. All right, game underway. Pistons, win the tip. If you guys are a Pistons fan in here, please let me know and please subscribe. All fans are welcome. Raps fans, Pistons fans, etc., etc. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. As that's tipped out, Gary Trent Jr. got a hand on it. Here come the Raptors now with possession. First possession of the night, and Siakam throws it over the head of OG Anunoby. Out of bounds, Pistons ball. What's going on, David McKinnon? Channel member in the house. What's going on, my guy? Shout out to all the channel members in here. If you guys want to become one, hit that join button and get custom perks and emojis as the Pistons draw first blood here. They score. Do you believe in Trent Jr.? Yeah, I feel like the people who are getting on Trent Jr. have to chill. Like, he is still so raw, so new with this team. Like, give him a couple of games at least. Give him at least 3-4 games. Or not, like, give him a week for that matter. It hasn't been a week yet since the trade went down. So we got to have a little bit more patience. Here's Gary Trent Jr. for 3. And as I say that, what does he do? He hit him with a splash. There you go, man. Have patience. Gary Trent Jr., is this the game where he goes off and silences the fans who are already giving up on this guy? Because I'm not giving up on Gary Trent Jr., I'll tell you that much. I'm not that guy that says, why do we trade him? Why do we trade Powell? Nah, I think Gary Trent Jr. is going to be a stud. Just give him some time. And y'all are sleeping on Rodney Hood. The members only chat will be on Wednesday. The members only chat will be on Wednesday when the Raptors take on the OKC Thunder. So if you guys can't get your channel memberships for that chat, Noble says, yes, sir. What's going on, Andrew? What's going on, Martin? What's going on, Flame, man? Slim, what's good? Here's Siakam. Siakam had a good game yesterday, and he flips one up. He's fouled. We got Sean, John Rocket, Maya, Abdul. What's going on, everyone? Go Blue. Make sure you guys hit that like button on your way in. All the likes help. Subscribe to the channel as well. Hit that bell. Here's Siakam at the line. And Siakam makes the first. I've never been good at French, bro. I wish I could help you, but I barely passed in grade 9. I'm surprised I even passed. I took academic French. I really didn't want to, but I took academic. I should have probably applied French. But I think I ended up finishing with like a 65 in academic French, which I'll take because I honestly thought I was going to fail with flying colors. Grade 9, academic French, not fun. But at least I got through it, so I'm sure you will too. That's my little rant on French. All right, here's a 3, and it's good. Jeremy Grant ties it up. What's going on, Microsoft Plug? What's going on, that kid? We are tied up at 5, guys. Game just started. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 21.5K tonight. That ball thrown away. Here's Kyle Lowry now. Kyle Lowry gives it to Siakam. Siakam for 3. Way off the mark. That was an ugly shot. Here comes Grant now on the other end. Grant gives it a... Bay. Bay's an interesting prospect, man. I think this guy has a chance to be an all-star. Consider that a hot take or not. I really like Bay's game as he misses that 3 there. And Siakam misses. Tough start to the game from him. We are tied up at 5. 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here's the 3. No good. Siakam with the board. I just did a French presentation. Everybody's struggling with French, man. What's going on? What's going on, Sayu? Pascal can't get it to go. Here's Bay now. Bay kicks it out. And Lee hits the triple from the corner. Pistons up by 3. I wouldn't say French is useless. It's definitely good to know as a second language. You get a job quicker, that's for sure. But, yeah, I haven't had to speak French. Unless you work for, like, the government or whatever. I don't think you need it. VanVleet misses. Bay reminds me of Tate, I'm not going to lie. He's I just think he's got mad potential, man. I think he's still so green, too, that he can really become something special for this Pistons team. Bay for three. There he is again. Hits the three. Bay. He's got a chance to be something special, and the Pistons are up by 6. They're on a 9-0 run right now. Here's VanVleet. VanVleet kicks it out. Here's Gary Trent Jr. for three. Money in the bank splash. Gary Trent Jr. showing up here for the Raptors. He's got a couple triples. Let's go. Is this the game where he breaks out? Is this the game where he gains that confidence that he needs? As the Pistons hit a three on the other end. This has been a 3-point shootout so far. Here's OG. OG in the paint, and that's good. Here come the Pistons now up by 4. Here's Grant. Grant moves on Siakam. Misses everything there. Gary Trent Jr. almost came up with the rebound. OG with it now. Feed Trent. He's got the hot hand. Here's VanVleet now. Turns the corner. VanVleet puts it up off glass. And it's a 2-point game with under 7 minutes to go. This is the Trent revenge game. This is the game for Trent where he's going to explode. And timeout Dwayne Casey. 14-12. The Pistons were on an 8-0 run. Raptors did a great job of responding. See, this is where you need more from. You need more of this from VanVleet. You need VanVleet to get to the rim, lay it off glass, and get some easy ones like that. Rate Scarborough out of 10. I haven't been there enough to rate it, man. I mean, from the times I've been there, it wasn't bad at all. Siakam needs help, the Lakers. Luca collab with NBA Chev. Yeah, man, eventually. That'll probably happen down the line at some point. Trent Jr., 23 points. Slim says Fred. Yeah, I do know. Juice. I feel like Baines and Ronnie Hood together have played on every team in the league. Luca VanVleet shoes, though. I'm from QC and watching you hope in English, says Martin. Shout out to Martin Madden here. Scarborough's a 10, says Mazar. Say you, stop spamming, man. Stop spamming. You've asked me that like 20 times. Rate Mississauga at a 10. Listen, every place is unique in its own way. Everybody gets a 10. I'm not going to be that guy that starts, trashing on cities. Where is Greg Monroe? I have no idea. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched that movie yet. Ariane. I don't know. Is it good? Is it worth it? Is it worth watching? Trent is on fire. Trent is on fire. This is going to be Trent's night. Flynn becomes elite next year. I would love that. I would love that. Raptors are a sleeper team on Beal. Yeah, I saw that. Did you guys see Bradley Beal's little rant amongst some young basketball players? That was pretty inspirational, man. That really hit me hard. It's true. Like, young guys out there, you can't take anything for granted. You got to work hard. Nothing is get easy. He's in Germany, I think. I called it. Trent's going off today. Greg Monroe out of the league, eh? No, I haven't heard of that. Luca per Kevin O'Connor. Yeah. Crazy, man. Told you to do old Raptors. Where are they now? Video. Yeah, that's probably a series I'm realistically gonna do in the offseason when there's not a whole lot to talk about after after the madness is over, free agency. In the season, I mean, it's pretty tough to do because there's games going on left, right, and center. But in the offseason, when there's more downtime, I think I could do more of those creative videos where it's like, where are they now, and et cetera, et cetera. Here's a three in the other corner, and that is good. Is that Lee? Yeah, that's good. That is Lee. 5-point game. Pistons up. If we lose to the Pistons again, yeah, I think a lot of us will cry. And this would be the final straw. of where fans stand on the Raptors this season. As VanVleet throws it away. Here's Bay. Quickly into the front court. Bay gives it to Plumlee. And here's Grant with an aggressive move to the rim, but he misses. Here's OG to Kyle. Gary Trent had the three, passed up on it. Here's VanVleet, kicks it out. OG from the corner, off the mark. I think the Raptors will have a chance to get Bradley Beal. I'm watching on Sportsnet right now, Celine. The thing is, Bradley Beal has stated that he does want to stay with the Wizards, so I don't know, how much of that's going to change, but there's always going to be rumors revolving some of the biggest players in the NBA, and Bradley Beal is one of those guys. Blazers fan here. Trent is ferocious. Oh, sorry to see him go. Good luck to him and Ronnie and the Raptors. Hey, Progressive. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you being in here. Yeah, it's on channel 99 for all my Rogers users. Says John Cena. Here's Plumlee, low block. Plumlee backs down the defender. Plumlee kicks it out. And Ellington can't get the three to go. Trent Jr. with the board. Trent Jr.'s got a couple of triples in the quarter. Here's VanVleet now. VanVleet inside. Gets it off glass and one. Big time play there by Fred VanVleet, who's being a lot more aggressive. Getting to the basket as opposed to settling for jump shots. That's what you like to see. Nice little move here, VanVleet. Getting to the rack. I don't know. Beal seems like a pretty loyal guy. He reminds me of like a Damian Lillard, where like if they don't win a championship, doesn't matter. They'll just stay true to their team, to the team that originally drafted them. It's a 2-point game. Pistons on top. Like I said, guys, expect this game to go down to the wire. This is a big game. Big game in terms of the lottery. Right now, the Pistons have a worse record than the Raptors. If the Raptors lose, they'll get closer to that top 4, top 3 pick. As Hood for 3, no good. Bay with the board. I don't know how the Pistons are this bad. They actually have a decent squad. I don't know how they only have 12 wins. They would be like a low-key threat next season if they do get that. That should have been a travel. They'd be an interesting team next season if they get a high lottery pick. If they get like the 1st or 2nd round pick and they add like a stud to this core of Bay, Grant. Yeah, Cat Clasher. That is very true. This is a big game for the lottery. This is the lottery game, guys. Loser wins. Winner loses. In my eyes, the loser of this game wins. As it pertains to the lottery, the coveted lottery. And we'll see how the season goes, guys, because with the way the season's going, if the Raptors continue to lose and this is a lottery team, I don't think I'm going to stream every single game down the stretch. I might just, do the bigger matchups when they play like the Lakers and the Clippers. But I know the Raptors got some matchups coming up against like the Wizards and the Bulls. I don't think I'm going to stream those games, especially if this team is tanking. But we'll see, because like I said, they're only 2.5 games back of that play-in. So a game against the Wizards could end up being big if the Raptors are right there. We'll see how the next couple of games go and how the next 2 weeks go. As Bay muscling inside and Gary Trent Jr. going to commit the foul. My strongest subject in school is English. I really enjoyed English and drama. Those were my 2 favorite subjects. Bay hits the free throw. Pistons are up by 2. It's a 1-point game. And Bay hits the second free throw. Pistons are up by 3, guys. Under 4 minutes to go. Malachi Flynn's in the game. Flynn gives it to VanVleet. Here's VanVleet for 3. And VanVleet gets it to go. He is having himself a nice first quarter. Game tied at 21. And Bay gets it to go. Answers right back with a 3 of his own. The Pistons are shooting 6 of 10 from 3. They always step up their 3-point game whenever they take on the Raptors for some reason. I don't know why or how. Here's VanVleet now. VanVleet gets a screen. VanVleet kicks it out. Siakam in the corner. Can't get it to go. 24-21. Great look right there. Unable to connect to Siakam. And that is too easy. The Pistons are up by 5. It's like the Raptors are outmatched every time they play the Pistons, man. Here's Baines for 3. Here's my point, guys. If you're considered a playoff team, you should have no problem beating the Pistons. And it's like every time the Raptors play the Pistons, it's a dogfight. And they've lost 2. And if they lose again tonight, it'd be 3 losses against the Pistons. If you're struggling to beat the Pistons, you don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's my opinion. We're going to get a timeout, guys. Timeout on the court. This is LR Live presented by Overtime. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and go and follow me on social media where we can keep the conversation going. That's Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. But yeah, guys, to my point, I mean, if you're struggling to beat the Pistons, are you really deserving of a playoff spot? My answer is no. But yeah, guys, let's try to get 100. Let's try to get 100 likes in here, man. Let's try to get 100 likes. We got 150 people in the chat. Shout out to everybody in here. I know this isn't the most exciting matchup, so the fact that we do have 150 people in here, that's pretty good. My favorite team is the team that I'm covering right now. But yeah, guys, if the Raptors don't make the playoffs, I will still be doing playoff streams. I do want to make that known. I'll be doing other matchups. So just because the Raptors don't make the playoffs doesn't mean I won't be doing playoff streams. So I just want to let everybody know. All right, 26-21, guys. 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. And yeah, Isaiah Stewart's going to be good too. That's another good young player that the Pistons have. As that up and under is good. The Pistons are up by 7. (7-0) run by the Pistons. 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. And Isaiah Stewart's going to commit the foul here, guys. And Ronnie Hood hits a free throw. Aaron Baines, man. Hate to love him. Or love to hate him, I should say. 28-23, Pistons up by 5, guys. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. This is LR Live presented by Overtime. Go download the app. The Pistons looking to win its 3rd straight over the Raptors. And that is going to be... Yeah, it's going to be out of bounds Raps ball. Boucher did a good job of hitting that off Corey Joseph. The Miami Heat are in action tonight, guys. Victor Oladipo makes his Miami Heat debut. Here's Kyle. Kyle drives, gets it to go off glass, and slides on the ground. And the Pistons answer right back. It's like whatever the Raptors do, the Pistons come right back and answer. Ronnie Hood can't hit the 3. Tough night for him so far. We got under a minute to go here. Under a minute to go. Pistons up by 6 and with the ball. What's going on, Raider Rocha, Superstar Channel member in the hose. And we got a foul on the play here. Pistons owning us again. Nice, says Devo. Yeah, man. Frustrating. This has been so hard to watch, man. The Raptors have been so hard to watch these last couple of weeks. I did not expect it to be this bad. Corey Joseph. I didn't even recognize him with his cut. Nice haircut, G. Ex-Raptor, Corey Joseph. I totally forgot this dude was on the Pistons. Corey Joseph, guys, hits the first free throw. The members-only chat will be on Wednesday, Luke. Wednesday, when the Raptors take on the Thunder. And honestly, that might be my last Raptor stream in a bit. Because, like I said, guys, if the Raptors keep losing these games, man, I don't think I'm going to be streaming them all like I anticipated. I mean, okay, no, I lied. I'm going to be doing the game on Friday against the Warriors because it's always fun to watch the Warriors. But if the Raptors keep on losing, I'm going to pick and choose games. I'm not going to do every single game. I'm going to pick and choose the best matchups. But Wednesday, I will be doing that game when the Raptors take on the Thunder, and that will be a members-only stream. As Stewart gets it to go inside, Pistons up by 8. And the Pistons all over the Raptors. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Like I said, if you are struggling to beat the Detroit Pistons, you don't deserve to be a playoff team. With all due respect to Detroit, but this is one of the worst teams in the East record-wise right now. And I don't know how they're this bad record-wise because they actually have a decent squad. Or maybe they are bad, but they just look good when they play the Raptors. Anyways, guys, first quarter is in the books, and LR Live is presented by Overtime. I do want to announce that I have this ongoing partnership with Overtime. They have been sponsoring the streams. Shout out to them. Go get their app, guys. Overtime is the best app for fans who are obsessed with sports. You get fast stats, box scores, and stories of your favorite sports teams. You could play daily pools like we did yesterday for that Raptors and Blazers game. They got basketball pools, college basketball pools. Cool Cart 027 actually won the pool yesterday, the one that I hosted with the Raptors and the Blazers. But Overtime is a great app. They got a great app, guys. I'm definitely going to keep it on my phone. I'm definitely going to keep using it. I highly, highly recommend it. It's absolutely free. It's for iOS users. A lot of y'all have already downloaded it. So go check it out. Go check it out and go download it if you haven't already. I put the link down below, and I will link it to the chat thread as well. But, yeah, guys, go download the Overtime app. Again, tonight's stream is presented by Overtime. You become a member by hitting the money sign underneath the chat, Celine. No more Dave & Buster's? No, Dave & Buster's still sponsors me, but they're just closed. I can't sponsor them if they're closed, right? I don't want to promote going there if they're closed. But they're still a proud sponsor of this channel, and they will be back. They will be open soon, hopefully. But unfortunately, they are closed because you know why. No offense, but the Raptors suck bad. You're not offending anybody, little Nicky. You're speaking the truth right now. They suck. They suck right now. If we don't make the playoffs, probably won't. Who you stream for the first round? Maybe the Nets? Yeah, Devo, you know what, man? That's a good question. I definitely will be doing playoff ball. I haven't really decided. Probably the Nets. Probably the big teams. The Nets, the Lakers, the Clippers. I'd probably go with some of those matchups. But yeah, that's actually a good suggestion. I would probably go with the Nets. There's not a lot of Nets streamers, so I'd probably pick the Nets. I know a lot of people do the Sixers, so I wouldn't do them. I would go Nets or Bucks in the East, and then out in the West, probably Lakers or more so Clippers. I would be down to do some Clipper streams and watch my boy, Kawhi Leonard, do his thing. Luca, I think you should stream some Leafs or Blue Jays. Bro, I'm not down to call baseball. With all due respect to baseball fans, I'm a baseball fan, but I'll say it. I cannot see myself doing a baseball stream for 3, sometimes 3.5, 4 hours of calling baseball. Hockey, I don't think I'd actually do a good job calling hockey. Maybe I'm underestimating myself, but the only sports that I would like to call and that I enjoy calling are obviously basketball, the NBA, and football and the NFL. But I can't see myself doing a hockey stream or baseball. I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty rough. Unless the Jays make it to the World Series, that's probably the only exception that I'll do a baseball game. But who knows, guys? It's the Euro Cup this summer. Maybe I'll do some soccer. I'll try soccer, but we'll see. Right now, I'm sticking to basketball. And once football season rolls around, maybe I'll do some football games. I know I did the AFC Championship game, and that actually went pretty well when the Bills took on the Chiefs. But right now, I'm going to stick to basketball. And if the Raptors don't make the playoffs, I will do other NBA teams. And hopefully we attract other fans to this channel. Creek Craft Fan. Shout out to you, man. Channel member. So listen, I can't even say it. Creek Craft Fan. Are you Cool Cart 027? Because I think this is our winner, guys. I think this is our winner right here. I've never seen you in a stream, but you won the contest because you made the right picks. But are you Cool Cart 027? Is that your Overtime username? Because you did win the membership, if that's you. Luca, do you think Nick Nurse has lost the locker room? I want to say he lost the locker room. I think he's just lost the season. Oh, so that's not you. So Cool Card has still not gotten his prize. Wait, is that you or is it not you? I'm confused. Bryson, what's going on? Okay, that is me. So yeah, guys, Creek Craft Fan won the overtime contest. And he's got a channel membership via overtime. Hey, what's going on? Ted says, what's up, Luca? Hosts of Bane. He'll have his revenge in the G League. Well, I don't know if it's him or not, but the winner of the pool was Cool Cart 027. Overtime took care of it, and they gave him the channel membership. So, but I think it is him because I've never seen him in our streams before. So, might have just been a new subscriber who entered the pool and won. This is bad. We're losing to the Pistons. Zohab, what's going on? Says Raptors players are so trash. What happens if an already member wins? Well, that didn't happen, but yeah, that would have been interesting. I don't know what would have happened if an already channel member won. Probably would have gotten something else. 40 to 27. I can't believe the Raptors are losing by 13, guys. This is painful to watch right now. Like, I'm not even having fun doing this game, as you guys can clearly tell. So if you guys have questions or you guys want to entertain me, feel free to do that because I can't believe what I'm watching right now. The Raptors are getting smoked by the Detroit Pistons, the worst team in the East. And some of y'all still think this team can make the playoffs? Or some of y'all want to make the playoffs after watching this? Come on, man. Bro, you already do have the membership. I don't know how you don't know how this thing works. What's going on, little Nicky? Honestly, guys, at this point, I might just turn on the March Madness game if this continues. Like, straight up. Here's VanVleet inside. VanVleet gets rejected. Oh, my goodness. He got blocked by Corey Joseph, of all people. Really? Corey J for three. And it is good. The Pistons are embarrassing the Raptors. And, guys, what did you expect? It's the second night of a back-to-back. The Raptors are horrible on the second night of a back-to-back. Luca, is there a college in Toronto that's in March Madness? No. Free highlight reels if you play Toronto. All aboard! For the tank! For the tank! All aboard for the tank. Tank Nation, baby. Alive and well. Tank Nation. But guys, give me some suggestions. Since this season's going in the toilet, what other teams would you like me to stream? What other games would you like me to stream moving forward? Because like I said, I'm not going to do every single Raptors game. I'm going to pick and choose the best ones moving forward. But that being said, which games or teams do you want me to cover or do live streams of? Let's get a vote. Let's get a vote in here. Who do you want to see me do a stream of? The Nets, the Pistons, the Nets, the Bucks, the Clippers, Laker games, Nuggets games. Portland. That's actually a good one. I never even thought of that. Portland because of Norman Powell. Yeah, that could work. People want to see the Nets, eh? Nets, Heat, Blazers, Heat, Portland, Hornets, Nets, Lakers, Heat, Blazers, Nets. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't do the Lakers. Lakers have no stars right now. It's a good point. Corey Joseph misses everything there. Use the lottery pick and get Beal. Raider Rocha said the Nets. The Nets is a popular one. You know what, guys? I might start doing Nets games straight up. I might start doing Nets games. The super team Nets. When do the Nets play? Let's look at their schedule. The Nets are playing right now against the Timberwolves. Yeah, I might start doing Nets games. The Nets actually have a really good week next week. They got the Knicks on Monday, the Pelicans on Wednesday, and the Lakers on Saturday. So you guys might be seeing me do some net streams. Maybe I'll do some Heat games. Wow, the Heat are losing to the Knicks. Guys, the Knicks are good, man. Oh, Oladipo's not playing tonight, so that was my bad. Oladipo isn't playing tonight. I thought he was playing tonight. But he has not made his debut, so Oladipo's not playing tonight for the Heat. Honestly, guys, I know I'm not really doing play-by-play. I apologize. I'm just so rattled by this game that I'm just going to, chill in the stream. We're just going to chill. I'm going to take questions. We're going to hang out. And, yeah. We're just going to watch it together. We don't have 1 point this quarter. What's going on, Asia? Yo, Luca, what's going on with these Raps man, says Diana. Yeah, I'll probably do a NBA draft mock video when we get closer to the draft. Raptors are down by 19, guys. 19. Why don't I do social experiments? What do you mean by that? What social experiments do you want me to do, bro? What's going on, man? What's going on, Sayu? Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. We still have over 200 people in here, which is pretty good considering this game is one-sided. But make sure you guys subscribe. 28-9 runs is Mike. What's going on, Matthew? The Pistons up by 17. We have 3 points in the second quarter. Wow. So the trade is a bust. You guys, it's not a bust, man. It is not a bust. You cannot evaluate a trade after 2 games, 2.5 games. You can't. Can I get your number, social experiment? You guys want to see me pick up girl content? I low-key always wanted to make content like that. I'm not going to lie. Like, do pickup. I actually low-key always wanted to start a channel like that. But I always wondered how it'd be perceived. I don't know. I feel like some of those guys are sleazy. But that would be pretty fun. I actually did that one time for fun. I did like one of those videos for TikTok, but I never posted it. And it actually went well. I got the girl's number. But actually, to that note, what I will be doing, guys, I will be doing streeter content when, the pandemic calms down just a little bit more, even though now it's not calm at all. I am going to be doing stuff on the street where I ask people questions or do other stuff. I don't want to spoil it, but I will be doing streeter content soon. Like I said, when the pandemic calms down, I'm going to hit the streets, maybe even hit the beach again, and do more creative content like that, because that's truly what I love doing. I love doing these streams, don't get me wrong, but I also love doing that type of content, man. I don't know what it is. I just love being out there, talking to people, and I haven't been able to do that in almost 2 years or a year and a little bit because of this pandemic. So I'm dying to get out there and just talk to people and maybe even run into you guys on the street. Yeah, I play basketball. How do I like my eggs? I eat eggs all type of ways. I like scrambled, sunny side up. Actually, I don't like hard boiled eggs. I won't lie. So I just like scrambled or sunny side up. I don't have a favorite. I honestly like both equally the same. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm honestly just fed up. Yeah, I play basketball. Luca, do you like your San Diego steak? I eat all sorts of steak, man. Steak and eggs. If the Raptors make the playoffs after, go ask people how you think they will go or some of the stats. Favorite bar in Toronto? Um, Honestly, I haven't been to a bar in so long in Toronto that I even forgot what some of these bars are called, man. That's so sad. Gary Trent Jr. misses the three. I gotta think. What's my favorite bar in Toronto? Honestly, my favorite bar in Toronto when I was in university was the Maddie. That was a good spot. But I mean, after my uni days, I don't know, man. Anything with some good music, I'd be down for. As Gary Trent Jr. scored, Corey Joseph responds with a bucket of his own. Favorite steakhouse? I've always been a big fan of the Keg. Nothing fancy. Of course, I love pizza. Oh, petty cash, pretty lit. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. I actually. So, fun fact. One of the very last bar, but isn't that like a club? I guess it's a bar slash club. The last bar slash club I've been to before this pandemic hit was actually Petty Cash. That was the last one I went to before this hit. You should make a gaming channel. I don't really game a lot though. Maddie's is a classic for UFT. Everyone knows what the Mandarin is, bro. Who asked me if I know what the Mandarin is? Of course I know what that is. Come on. Imagine if Pau comes back in the summer. I doubt it. Honestly, I could use some Mandarin. It's been a while. Nice open buffet. Siakam has 2 points, and people were saying I was trolling because I speak facts on the guy. Okay. Does anyone know Rexdale? I don't know if Luca knows Rex. Of course I know Rexdale, bro. Which restaurant would you want to go first after the pandemic is over? I would honestly want to go to the keg. The keg isn't the same when you would take it out. You got to eat it there. Nice brownie after. I'd love to go to the keg. What position did I play? Point guard, bro. We were probably the most heavy guard team. Most guard heavy team. I played 2K a bit. The Mandarin fries and Jello, that slapped. That Jello was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The Jello hit different, man. When you were absolutely full out of your mind, you always had room for Jello. Like, you always had to make room for that Jello at the end. That is so true. Sherway Gardens is a pretty dope mall, Nicholas. Real ones remember Luca on Total Pro Sports. Damn, you actually remember that, man? I had a brief stint with them. Honestly, that whole company, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to rip them to shreds, but I did not have a good experience. The management there is whack. They are very disorganized. That's all I'll say. And a lot of the hosts who used to host for Total Pro Sports say the exact same thing. Like, it is very... I don't think anybody's had a good experience over there. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get too much more into it or, bash them. They do great work. They hit over 1 million subscribers. I'm not hating, don't get me wrong, but I did not have a good experience with them at all. Why does my mic look so big on the screen? I'll move it for you if you want. I'm only 14, but I can imagine when I start dating, going to the keg on a date. Yeah, definitely, bro. That's where you want to bring those girls. I miss Zanzibar to you. Oh, my goodness, Sam. I'm not a big... I was never a big Zanzibar guy, man. Only for birthdays and stuff. My buddy's birthdays or whatnot. Am I a sneakerhead? Not too much, man. Not too much. I mean, I'm not those crazy sneakerheads that collect. So, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not. I would say I'm not. All right, I got the mic out of the way, guys. Hopefully that's better. You don't have a big, bulky mic covering my face. I think there's about 25 games left after tonight. I live in San Diego, but I was born in Toronto. Raptors are tanking, says Jan. But you know what the best restaurant is? Nona's Kitchen. Facts, my guy. Only bring a girl to the keg if she really likes you. That's facts too, man. You want to bring a girlfriend there, not just a girl. She's definitely got to be the one. Switch to Leaf stream. Raps are a lost cause. Honestly, like I said, I'm good with Gary Trent Jr., man. I think he's going to be good. Hey, Luca, did you see Norman Powell Instagram page today? No, I didn't. Enlighten me. Luca, remember when Spurs tanked for Duncan? We might get lucky. Yeah, and then they went on to be one of the best teams for the next decade. I worked for a newspaper for a few years. Luca, thoughts on Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka this year? Serge Ibaka is definitely still an asset. Marc Gasol is not. I feel like his time is done. And the Lakers obviously addressed that void by getting Andre Drummond. if the Raptors are down by 20 by the third quarter, end the stream. I'm not going to end the stream because I got commitments to overtime and the great people of this channel. So if the Raptors are blown out like they are, we're just going to chill, guys. We're going to chill. Ask me questions. Ask me anything. Let's chill. Let's have a good time. Let's talk basketball. Let's talk about, Mandarin or whatever you guys want to talk about. But I will not end the stream until this game is over. I will watch it, as painful as it is, because I'm a true fan, man. I'm a true fan. As tough as it is, you got to watch these games. And even if I don't stream every single game, doesn't mean I'm not going to watch the games. I mean, the Raptors, they're a part of me, man. So if they suck, I still got to watch them. If they're good, I'm still going to watch them. I've been watching this team since 2000, guys. I would have quit a long time ago. I would have quit being a fan in 2005 if I thought losing was hard. But I stuck it through. That is why 2019 was one of the greatest years of my life. 2017 and 2019, I would say, were the two best years of my life. 2017, I had a lot of good things happen. 2019, the Raptors won the NBA championship. So I know it's tough right now, but you got to ride the waves. You got to ride the waves. I'm not going to become a Celtics fan. I'm not going to become a Nets fan. Yeah, am I going to do content on other teams? Of course, because I'm an NBA fan. At the end of the day, I love the NBA. This is what my channel is about. But I'm not going to stop watching the Raptors just because they suck. I'm still going to have the games on. Even if I don't stream all of them, they're still going to be on, even if it's in the background. And yeah, we're going to come back better and ready to go next season. And hopefully we won't have these streams next year where I'm bored midway through the game. And we can have playoff games again that we can stream. I just wish you guys, the only thing I wish, guys, I don't think a lot of y'all were subscribed to me or a lot of y'all were messing with my channel when the Raptors went on that 2019 championship run. Honestly, who in here remembers my playoff streams when the Raptors won the championship? Because I was definitely not as big then. I had only 3,000 subscribers. And I feel like a lot of y'all didn't even know about my channel, which kind of sucks in a sense because it would have been sick to experience it together, but Raptors just got to go out and win another championship. That's what that means. I mean, the receipts are still on my channel. If you guys want to go watch those streams, by all means, go. But I think only a handful were subscribed to me then and still subscribe to me now. So yeah, a couple of you guys were. Luke says he was. JG, yeah. Your reaction to the game winner killed me. I found your channel this season. I was here at 4K. Yeah, Kobe actually was here from the beginning. Or close to the beginning. Me, I was here, says NBA fan. Yeah, Yo Man remembers. See, I was the Waterboard Report. So when the Raptors went through that championship run, I was the Waterboard Report. That was my channel name. I rebranded to Luca Rosano after the Raptors won the championship. So it was in the summer of 2019. So before I was the Waterboard Report for my first 5,000 subscribers. Ellington for 3, no good. It's a 20-point game. Yeah, Little Way, yep. The good old days, yup. The good old days where I was able to roam the streets and talk to anybody I wanted. I was here since Waterboard Report. Wow, Leonard, appreciate that, man. I was not watching you during 2019. I was busy getting drunk at craft beer. Yeah, see, man. Look what we're missing out on. Waterboard Report. The Waterboy days, man. Fred VanVleet can't make the 3. Under 2 minutes to go, guys. Raptors are down by 16. Shaq came to your school? Really? What's going on, Hoop Squad? What's going on? I found your TikTok in the summer, and that's how I found you. Now I've been in basically every stream of yours this season. Says Rift. Appreciate that, man. We gain one game if we lose to the Pistons tanking. We should tank. Plumlee at the line hits the first free throw. How did you celebrate the championship, Luca? I was downtown Toronto all night. And then I went to the parade when the parade happened. But yeah, man, who was there? Who was there? The night of the championship, who was there downtown going crazy? I was there with my camera. I just remember seeing a bunch of guys, bunch of girls, everybody going nuts, cars galore, cops everywhere. I had more fun the night of the championship one than I did at the parade, straight up. For me, I remember more that 2019 championship win downtown than I do the parade. And that is a throwdown by the Pistons. I think that's the first time a channel member has been timed out. I think the guy who won the pool might have been a kid, man. But listen, he won. He gets that channel membership. He won fair and square. I was going crazy at home when the Raptors won the chip. Was walking down Yonge Street. People were climbing the traffic lights. Yeah. So I was in the same area as you, Andy. I remember seeing that too. Luca, you got to interview Matt Devlin next offseason. Yeah, I'll probably make that happen. My good friend actually knows him personally, so I'm telling him to hook it up. I was downtown Hamilton. My reaction on the Kawhi Leonard Game 7 shot is actually on my channel. You could go check it out. Just type in Luca Rosano, Sixers, Raptors Game 7, and you'll find it. Thoughts on Persian food in Toronto? Haven't really tried a whole ton of Persian food. But it's good. No, I have not, Song. Fred's so selfish, bro. 64-48. This has been a chore to watch. Raptors down big. I've never yelled so loud than after the Kawhi shot. Yeah, I literally had no voice after that. That was my record for most people on my stream. I think I had 3,000 people live for that game, guys. Like, no cap. That was literally the craziest stream of my YouTube career. 3,000 live people, might have been more. I was wearing a blazer because I wanted to look the part for the big time event. And I threw my jacket and yelled. Like, my reaction's on YouTube. You could go check it out. But I literally yelled at the top of my lungs. Chat's going crazy. Raptors won. That was such a crazy day, man. Such a crazy game. That entire playoff run was crazy. Have you tried Filipino food? Yep. You like Indian food? Yeah, a little bit. I'll have a little bit of Indian food. I don't mind it. Yeah, the Celtics streams, my highest video on YouTube, funny enough, is the Game 6, Raptors Celtics. It's at 110,000 views. That's my highest viewed video. And it would have been more, but if you guys remember, YouTube banned me in the final 5 minutes. That was a crazy stream. It probably would have finished with 200,000 plus views. YouTube literally kicked me off with 5 minutes to go. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what I invaded. But they literally ended the stream with 5 minutes to go in that game. I was so pissed. I'm like, how could you end my stream when it's doing this well and the game's this good? I've never met Kawhi, no. All right, guys, first half is done. First half is done. And that was a terrible first half for the Raptors. They are losing 66-49. Yo, your setup for the stream was so different. Yeah, my setup was so different. Because that's when I was doing it myself and I didn't have a graphic designer helping me out. This setup you see here is my good buddy who's a graphic designer. The old setups, it was like me trying to figure stuff out. Yeah, you met Kawhi. I think you told us the story, Jan. Yeah, I probably would have had 5,000 live viewers, man, if YouTube didn't ban it. That was a crazy stream, man. Oh, well, still was a good stream. But the game was not good as the Raptors lost. Hey, Luca, you thinking of getting married in the future? Honestly, yeah, I would love to get married, but I gotta find the right one. I can't just marry a girl just to marry a girl. She's got to be one that, who's my soulmate. So I believe it'll come in due time. But yes, I do want to get married and have kids one day. Shout out to all the married people in the chat right now, even though I'm probably talking to a bunch of people who are either in high school or elementary school. Shout out to you guys. You still got a lot of time for that. I'm at that weird age where everybody is getting married, everybody is getting engaged, everybody is starting a family. And I'm just here doing my passion, streaming games, making YouTube videos. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but there's been a lot of people getting married, especially during this pandemic. I guess people are bored. They want some spice in their life. That was a rough first half, guys. This might be the first time in a while that I'm literally just talking about life and not talking about the actual game. Wow, it's your birthday today, man. Well, happy birthday. I'll give you a shout out because, yeah, this is a pretty depressing birthday gift if you're watching this Raptors game right now. Yeah, VanVleet got injured, guys. Not sure if you guys booked that, but VanVleet is injured. And it's not a good sign. VanVleet's probably going to miss some time after seeing that injury. Looked like he pulled something. Leaves the game with 19 points, 4 of 6 from 3, and 3 rebounds. So this just is going to reinforce the fact that the Raptors are going to tank, and they are going to continue to lose these games. VanVleet got injured. So throughout all that talking, guys, VanVleet got injured. And that's not good for a team that's already stuck 16. Don't we all waiting for that girl, says Ro. Thought about working for TS Center Sports in the future. Yeah, I have, man. Listen, I'll be real with you guys. Sportsnet has hit me up a couple times, and they're just telling me to keep doing my thing. Like, they're really impressed with these streams. They're impressed with these videos. They're probably watching some of these streams when you least expect it. They were in one of my streams not too long ago. Somebody told me from, I'm not going to expose who it was or tell you who it was, but they just keep telling me to do what I'm doing, man. So, you know what? Just gonna keep growing the brand, growing my channel, get all get everybody in here. Rosano Nation keep growing, and yeah, who knows? Maybe I will be doing some collabs soon with a Sportsnet. I'm watching Raw right now. Hey, it's the road to guys. WrestleMania Sunday. Should I do a WrestleMania stream? I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. But yeah, WrestleMania's this weekend. I don't like how they do 2 nights now for it. That's so dumb. They should just stick to 1 day of it. The Luca Rosano show on sports, and I can't wait. Says GBP. It's bound to happen, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm speaking into the universe. You guys will see me on Sportsnet sooner than later. It's gonna happen, guys. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. And I will not forget the come up and all the hard work that went into this, and you guys supporting me from day one. I want to work for Sportsnet when I get older. You honestly inspire me to work hard and get my sports knowledge as high as you. Rift, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, bro. Don't ever let anybody tell you that your dream is stupid, man. Keep pushing. Keep going. You know, as long as you love something and you have a passion for it, figure out how to monetize it and, you know, try to make a living out of it. But definitely don't give up. And that's for anybody in here, man. If you guys have a big dream, just go for it. And if it doesn't work out, at least you can say you tried. Who remembers when Pizza gave a free slice? That was literally some of the most hype moments of my life as a kid, bro. That moment when I was a kid and I'd be at a Raptors game and they hit 100 points and I knew I was getting free pizza, that was sheer happiness. I love how the little things made me happy as a kid of just getting a free slice of pizza. Here for the tank streams. Let's go. Hubert, it's the truth, man. Who cares if people dislike the stream, man? We don't. Yeah, but that's funny. We only have 1 dislike. That's funny. Even now, I wouldn't mind a free pizza. Listen. Everything's better when it's free. I think we can agree on that. Anyways, guys, I'll be right back. Second half action coming right up. Don't go anywhere. This is LR Live.
We're watching the Water Boy Report.
Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your boy, Luca Rosano, back with another Water Boy on the street. But today, as you can see, I'm on a beach. So I thought I would do some sports trivia with some beach babes and see if they know their sports. This is going to be a fun one. Let's see how it all plays out. Ready for some sports trivia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Get
so
it.
who is the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots?
Oh, shit.
It starts
Okay.
with an O.
No, his name does not start with an O. Starts with a T.
Can we?
He's the most popular player there is.
No.
Oh my gosh.
That's The Rock. Dwayne Johnson is The Rock.
Hold up. I know
T.
this.
He plays for Patriots, right?
Yeah.
And wasn't he like suspended because he like deflated balls or some shit like that? What's his name?
Like
Tom Brady.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, she's got it. And then I'm going to ask you another one here. What does GOAT stand for in the sports world?
Oh.
GOAT.
Greatest of all time.
Who won the MLS Cup?
What is that?
Please, no! Are you guys playing some football? What are you up to?
Yes, we're here playing some football, drinking some beers.
Totally, yeah.
Who's the better football player?
Definitely me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll see if you have sports knowledge as well to back that up.
Okay.
Can you name 2 current Maple Leafs players?
No.
Taidomi. No, wait. I don't know. Taidomi.
Tired.
Joseph. The goalie. Joseph guy. Curtis Joseph.
Nailed it?
She named 2 former.
God.
They're just
Two
not
former.
playing.
I know. I don't know anybody else, though. No.
Sorry.
Can you name the quarterback for the Patriots? And he is called the GOAT by many. What is his name?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Nothing at all?
I wish I knew.
You're holding a football. Does the football know?
Yeah, you know?
Wait. The football might know.
Football know?
Oh, is
Do
it
you
actually
know?
on here?
Hail to the no. No, I don't. I'm
You
sorry.
know?
No.
Give you a high five for both trying this game out.
Thank you.
Awesome. I'm going to put you all to the test your sports knowledge. So the first question I'm going to ask, name 2 players on the Toronto Raptors.
I don't know.
None?
DeRozan.
Got one.
Come on, Renee. I don't know. I have no idea.
All right, well, it looks to me that you guys got to practice your sports knowledge. So as you can tell, practice.
Practice my sports knowledge, though.
You're hockey girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
More.
Who won the 2018 Stanley Cup?
Didn't, oh my God.
Yeah,
the
we're hockey girls.
the Washington.
Capitals? There you go. There you go. Okay, another question I'm going to ask you. So there's a popular sports term out there, and it's GOAT, GOAT. Can you tell me what that stands for?
Okay, so the GOAT is, I'm fairly sure it's kind of like the top player of the team. I believe so.
There you go.
So like Tom Brady, he's the GOAT.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what it stands for?
No, I have no idea.
Take a guess.
Greatest official athlete today.
First of all time. There you go. Are you ladies enjoying the beach?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm going to put you to the test, your sports knowledge. Who won the 2018 Stanley Cup?
Capitals.
All right, she's got one. And then my next question is, which team does Lionel Messi play for? Which country?
No idea.
Soccer question. Win the World Cup.
Soccer. No, I'm out.
And you know what the GOAT stands for? G-O-A-T?
Greatest of all time.
There you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I did. Show some love. Hit that like button. Help this video get to 100 likes. And if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell to stay up to date on all the videos that I post, including my very next Waterboy on the street. Until All right, guys, we're back. Fred VanVleet's back. Fortunate enough, his injury wasn't too bad. So yeah, guys, Fred VanVleet is back. He left the game. I thought it was going to be a worse injury, but he's good. He's good. That's good to see. 66-53, guys. Pistons up by 13. Let's go, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are less than 40 away from 21.5K. Let's hit it. Who thinks the Raptors will come back? Who believes the Raptors will come back? Or do you think this game is all but over as that three-pointer is good in the corner and the Pistons lead 69-53? It's been all Detroit basketball from the get-go. As Fred VanVleet gets it to go, it's a 14-point Raptor deficit here. Yeah, this has really been the tank bowl, straight up. This is the battle of the losers. I think they'll make it close, but end up losing. Yeah, that's been the theme all season, Colby. That's been the theme all season. Here's Bay. Bay, a future All-Star. You heard it right here. Bay will be a future All-Star. Bay puts it up. Oh! Banks it in at the buzzer. Bay will be a future All-Star. You heard it here live on LR Live. Look at him go. Bay. It's actually fun to watch his game. Here's VanVleet for three. No good. When shots like that are getting hit on you, you know it's time to tank, and you know it's time to call it a night. Look at that. OG, too, was all over him. Luca, thoughts on the second-ranked draft prospect? I can't even say his name, but yeah, he should be really good. How are the Raptors losing to the Pistons? I don't know how you're surprised. The Raptors have lost to the Pistons twice already. OG for three. Gets it to go. Yeah, listen to my boy Indress. Sub it up, man. Give this channel a chance. You won't regret it. Down low. Ball off. Glass and in. And one. Lee has a chance to complete a three-point play. Put in the scrubs. Take over Fred, Pascal, and OG. Might as well set him at this point. Let the tank begin. What's going on with the Raptors losing the Pistons like this? Dwayne Casey, bro. He is the Raptor killer. The Raptor killer. What's going on in March Madness? Who won? Oh, wow. The Heat are up big against the Knicks. Who won the... Wow. Oregon State actually made it interesting. I thought they were going to blow out Oregon State. Shout out to Oregon State, man. The 12 seed. What a run it was for them. They almost made it to the Final Four, falling short as Houston beats Oregon State. Houston's going to the Final Four, and I had Houston going to the Final Four in my bracket. Right now, my bracket's looking pretty good. I had Houston meeting Baylor. If Baylor wins against Arkansas, they'll move on. And then on the other side, I had Gonzaga against Michigan, which could still happen as well. As that three-pointer is good by Anunoby, so my Final Four might come in. For as bad as my bracket looked, my Final Four might actually still happen. I think Baylor wins tonight, but I will say this. I think USC beats Gonzaga, guys. That's going to be my upset tomorrow. And then UCLA can beat Michigan, too. I think we might see two upsets tomorrow, or at least one. Yeah, that'd be a good game. Which Houston team would win? The Houston Rockets or the Houston Cougars? Evan Mobley will beat Gonzaga. Mark my words. I could see that upset, man. USC's playing well right now. I could see that happening. That's going to be a good game tomorrow. Like I said, I'm happy I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'm going to watch both those games. I think both those games are going to be really good. UCLA, Michigan, and USC Gonzaga. Like I said, I can see an upset happening in both those games. I think Luca should stream some March Madness games. Maybe the Final Four, Flame. Maybe the Final Four. I actually streamed one college game in my history. Excuse me. It was a Duke game. This was like 2 years ago. I think I deleted the stream after something happened. I got flagged. But that's the only March Madness game I did. But we'll see. Yeah, maybe I'll stream the Final Four. When is the Final Four? Saturday? The Cougars beat the Rockets by 30 plus. Yo, chill, bro. That's cap. Come on. A college team's not going to beat an NBA team. I don't care how bad the Rockets are. My guy said that the Cougars would beat the Rockets by 30 plus points. No respect given. You remember there was that big debate that year when Kentucky was really good? Who would win, Kentucky against the Cavaliers? Or what was it? The Cavs that year that were really bad? It was one of those teams that were horrible. Or no, was it the Hornets? It was one of the teams that was horrible that year, and Kentucky was amazing. They're like, yo, Kentucky might actually beat this team. It might have been the Hornets or the Cavs, one of those two teams. Edmonton Oilers, definitely. What's going on, Sublime Time? Channel member of the house, man. How you feeling tonight? Yeah, let's go, guys. Smash that subscribe button. Let's get to 21.5K at least. It's been all Pistons. It's been a blowout right from the start as the Raptors just try to cut this lead to single digits at this point. I mean, if the Raptors can at least cut this lead to single digits going into the fourth quarter, I'll take that. But with the way things are looking, man, I don't even think this team's going to be able to cut it to single digits. It's been that type of night. Oh, that's what it was, is the Bobcats. Yeah, it was the Bobcats. Kentucky against the Bobcats. Honestly, I would take Kentucky. I would take Kentucky. And I'm saying that confidently. I would take Kentucky over that Bobcat squad. Kentucky probably would have won that game. What's going on, Joseph? What's going on, Sayu? We need a Rougeau. Okay, that's just stupid. A 60-year-old Michael Jordan's not going to beat LeBron. Well, we got over 180 people in the chat, man. Let me know who's in here. If you guys are new, please subscribe. Ring that bell. Let me know who's alive in here. Let me know who's in here right now. It's been tough sledding. If you're a Raptors fan. Do you think that my Pistons will make the play-in tournament? LOL, says Daniel. No. Of course I've listened to Marvin's Room, HW. Every man that's gone through a heartbreak has listened to Marvin's Room. Salt and vinegar chips, barbecue or sour cream, onion ruffles. Which one, Luca? Ooh, that's a tough one. I would go with salt and vinegar. Can't go wrong with salt and vinegar. Uno, hello darkness, my old friend. The tank for Kate continues. Come on, Luca. If they keep playing like this, they will. Jeremy Grant looks like KD. I'm done with the Raptors. Lottery picks, here we come. Ken, what's going on, man? Yeah, Raptors look horrible tonight, man. I don't know what's going on. Who's King Squish? I think I'm finally bored with tanking. If you guys are bored now, we got 25 games left of the season. It's not going to get any easier. We haven't seen a season like this in Raptorland in 10 years, guys, where the Raptors are literally just losing these games horribly. Setup tour? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Think we could come back? I think this game's done. Fred VanVleet finishing at the rim. Trash. We should have signed Alizai Johnson. Mobley season. Nurse not getting fired. He's not getting fired. He's safe for this season, 100%. I think he's safe for the next 2 years, to be honest. Even if this would happen again next year. All right. Well, boys, welcome back to Primo Pasta Games, basically. Yeah, don't go after the play-in. All right, since it looks like we took an L in the trade deadline, what is our move come off season, considering we aren't making the playoffs? Get a center and get a superstar, or get a big-time player. Try to trade for Bradley Beal and draft a center in the draft. That's the Raptors' plan. And try to get some pieces from off the bench. Yo, my crush was Sugar on YTV, no cap. I think she ended up becoming a porn star, bro. Who remembers those days, the Sugar and Carlos days on YTV? If you guys remember that, that'll tell me you're close to my age, because that was basically my childhood. I'm telling you, factoring in no fans playing in Tampa is the reason we're playing this bad. Think about it. If we actually had fans, we have so much. Yeah, man. I said this before the season. A big obstacle for the Raptors was going to be playing with no fans. This is one of the best teams in all of the NBA of getting hyped up by their crowd. They had no support this season. And don't give me this with these fake Tampa fans. There's probably more visiting shirts than there are Raptors shirts every time, the Raptors play at home, which is Tampa Bay right now. No, I don't, Easy. I wonder how Trent is liking the Raptors so far. Sugar had the weirdest voice. Carlos and Sugar, the good old days. I think Carlos is on Entertainment Tonight. I swear that was the rumor, yo, man, that she did. I don't know. That was probably just a rumor. That's what I heard. Yeah, that chick, our Carly girl, yeah, dated Drummond. That lasted like 4 days, though. Easy claps. I already answered that, bro. Stop spamming or else we're going to block you. Beyblade. I'm not going to lie. If the Raptors play, I'd much rather play in sunny Tampa with no income tax than cold Toronto. Do you think he will, Luca? Also, he's my favorite player. Jeremy Grant? He could. The problem started when we focused on trying to get Giannis. Unless Kawhi comes back for next year, we're done for at least another year. Not unless we get a high lottery pick and we can make some magic happen in the offseason. Yo, you got to chill, yo, man. You guys are getting a little horny in here. I guess risking Ibaka to get Giannis. This pathetic. Flynn not showing anything new either makes me worried. Raptors are down big, man. 84-65. And Corey Joseph hits the three. This is a 22-point blowout. Why am I still watching this? Why am I still watching this game right now, man? This chat has completely gone off the rail. I don't know what the hell we're talking about right now. And we somehow have over 200 people in here. Even though this is a blowout. So shout out to everybody in here, man. You guys are awesome. And please subscribe, guys. Please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. Let's at least get to 21.5K, man. Make my day. Make my night. Subscribe. That's all I ask. What's going on, Monoculus? Luca, why did the Raptors behave like we don't have money? What happened to the Giannis pursuit? Giannis signed the Supermax. Luca lace up and replace Baines at the center position. Yeah, your Pistons plus 4.5's looking good, bro. It looks like you're going to win that. Still by the Raptors side. Oh my god, we were terrible, says Keon. When are the Raptors going to win a game? It's been so long. Well, they did win against... I still can't believe the Raptors beat the Nuggets that night. You guys do realize if the Raptors never beat the Nuggets that night, they literally would have went... They would have literally gone a whole month of March without a win. And they were supposed to lose that game on paper. There's only 24 more games. We will last. 24 is a whole lot of games left, man. 24 is actually a lot of games left. If there was like 12 games, I would have been like, okay, it's almost coming to an end. 24 is a lot of games, man. That's a quarter of a season. A quarter of this season. Trade Masai for a center. Are we losing on purpose now? It looks like it. Just looks like the Raptors don't know how to play basketball. Well, this game is done. So who's getting an easy win on Wednesday, says Muhammad Ali. What's going on, Muhammad Ali? Well, Wednesday I'm going to be doing a member-only chat. So all my channel members, you're going to have the floor on Wednesday. The floor is going to be yours. I'm going to be doing a channel member-only chat. So if you guys don't have your membership, consider getting it by hitting that join button. And I think I'm going to start doing some Nets games, guys. Probably going to start streaming some other teams. Because this season's clearly done. This was the final draw, final blow, where the Raptors are once again going to lose to the Pistons. And they're not just losing to the Pistons. They're getting blown out by the Pistons. It's a 20-point spread right now. Raptors are falling quickly in the standings. And it's just been a horrible year for them. A lot of changes have to happen to this team in the offseason. And VanVleet gets fouled. Man, it's going to be weird, man. It's going to be weird not seeing the Raptors in the playoffs for the first time in a while. Also, OKC is up next to get their free win card. These games are basically tank games. This is the tank bowl. If you win, you lose. If you lose, you win. So the Raptors lost tonight, but that's a win. Grievous Vasquez come back. Jalen said Grievous Vasquez come back. I don't think anybody wants him back. Masai knows what he's doing, guys. He's whispering in the Raptors' ears, don't win another game. Don't win another game, just tank. Pistons get an L, man, because they should be losing these games for their tank. But really, who really expected the Raptors season to go like this? I mean, did we honestly expect the Raptors, on March 29th of 2021 to be getting outplayed badly by the Pistons? All right, guys, gonna go watch this March Madness game. But, oh, wait, we got still a full quarter left of this game between the Raptors and the Pistons. I was wrong tonight. I thought this was going to be a close game. Was I ever wrong? This has been a blow for the Pistons. Bay is better than Siakam. Siakam says smart moves. My guy Masai looked like that turtle from Franklin. Luca, this might be the luckiest year for the Raptors. Mark has been all in favor for the tank, man, since the beginning of the season. When the Raptors were 0-4, he was like tank or whatever they were. When is the next overtime pool? We'll see, man. Let Yuta play some minutes. Yeah, what happened to Yuta? Hasn't Bhatia to play. I knew it would be bad when Ibaka left, but considering they're getting their groove back before. Yeah, that was the final blow. They were getting their groove back before health and safety protocol hit. At least you are in Buffalo. They just blew a 3-0 lead in the third. Wow, yeah, Buffalo's horrible right now. Yeah, I don't know how they're sounding exciting calling this game. Or sounding excited calling this game. But let's go, guys. We still got over 100. We got still over 200 people in here, man. If you guys are new, please do me a solid. Give this channel a chance. Hit that like button and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, guys, and hit that bell. Let's go. We got 236 people in here. Shout out to everybody, man. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 21.5K. Even though this game has been a blowout. Wow. Look at this game Westbrook is having. What the heck? He has 25 points, 20 assists, and 10 rebounds. And there's still 8 minutes to go. What did he finish with? Go check. Everybody go check Russell Westbrook's stat line right now. He had himself a game to remember. Are you kidding me? Westbrook had 35 points, 21 assists, and 14 rebounds. Oh my goodness. And the Wizards barely won. What a stat line. Wow, the Nets barely beat the T-Wolves tonight. Jazz are beating the Cavs. Kings are beating the Spurs. Rockets are up 1 against the Grizzlies. Pistons are blowing out the Raptors. The Mavs are blowing out the Thunder. The Nets are beating the Timberwolves. The Heat beat the Knicks. The Wizards beat the Pacers thanks to that insane stat line by Westbrook. And the Pelicans are up 10 over the Celtics with 2 minutes to go. The Raptors ain't coming back, bro. Can't wait for Gonzaga USC. That's gonna be a good game tomorrow, man. Can't wait to watch that too. Beal didn't play. Alex Len is turning into a monster. I think the Raptors kept the wrong center. They should have kept Alex Len. What a horrible month of March for the Raptors, guys. They are going to only have 1 win. 2 wins at most if they beat the Thunder on Wednesday in the month of March. That is crazy. This month completely destroyed this team. They're about to fall to 11 games under 500. At this point, it would be considered a successful season if the Raptors could end the season at 500, being 11 games out. Raps are done. What the hell is going on with the Raptors, Luca? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, what a block from behind. Nothing going right for Toronto. Diallo blocking Gary Trent Jr. from behind. Guys, what if Masai Ujiri traded Powell because he wanted to enforce the tank? He wanted to get his team worse, which would have made it easier to tank. Have you ever thought about that? Masai trading Powell to get worse and embracing the tank. This game is all but over, guys. Third quarter in the books. Raptors down big. It has been one-sided from the very beginning. Unintentional tank. Matthew Tomanelli says we should take a flyer on Bargnani. Is OG going to be better than Siakam next season? He has a chance to. Nah, we're not making the play. And at this point, there's no point to make the plan. Yeah, no. The Norm trade was good. I'm still doubling down on that. I'm just kidding around. You still got to make that trade, especially with the whole, Norman Powell. You're not going to be able to afford him this offseason. But right now, it makes you worse because Gary Trent Jr. isn't where Norman Powell is. That was more of like a futuristic move where you sell high on Powell and hope to get a guy who's going to surpass him one day. All right, guys, third quarter in the books. I do want to let everybody know that I've partnered up with Overtime. Shout out to them for sponsoring tonight's stream. I know it has a bit of pretty game, but you know who is pretty? Overtime, and their app is awesome. Go check it out. It's the best app for fans who are obsessed with sports. You get fast stats, box score stories for your favorite sports leagues. You can play daily pools. I hosted my first basketball pool yesterday with the Blazers and Raptors going head-to-head. You can play basketball pools, college basketball pools. You could get coins, and then the more coins you get, the more pools you get to play. Go check out the Overtime app. Go download it today, guys. It is absolutely free for iOS users. It is fun, and I promise you, you won't regret it. and it will be on your phone because you just won't want to delete it after seeing how easy and how good of an app it is. So go get the Overtime app, LR Live, presented by Overtime. Fourth quarter. We're not going to see any overtime in this game, I'll tell you that much. Fourth quarter coming up. Yuta Watanabe getting some minutes. All right, this is when you see the bench emptied out. And this is going to be a quarter of just seeing what your other guys can give you. We got Yuta, Rodney Hood, Trent Jr., Stanley Johnson, OG Anunoby, Siakam, Lowry, VanVleet are done for the night, it seems. Raptors are down by 19. Can they make this a game somehow? Bunch of y'all just added me on Instagram. Show it to everybody who added me. Make sure you guys add me on Instagram if you haven't already. Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. (95-77), 3 in the corner, and it is good. The Nets continue to add to their lead. (98-77). Pistons have beaten us 3 times now, Luca. Yup, it's going to be 3 times. Raptors going to be taking on the Thunder on Wednesday, guys. It's going to be an all-channel member chat. Larry shouldn't have been traded because we're going to lose him for nothing anyway. Larry should have been traded, says LCV Killer. Diallo gets it to go. 100-79. At this point, will the Raptors even crack 100 points in this game? Probably not. Cook with a throwdown on OG. My goodness. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you are new and ring that bell. Let's get to 21.5K. Right now, we're seeing what the other guys can do. I thought Siakam would have been done for the night. He's back in there. I don't know why you're playing Siakam right now, or even OG for that matter. That's going to be a travel. So turnover by the Pistons. Raptors going to get this ball right back as Kyle Lowry's face says it all. He is sitting down, and all he can do is look on, disappointed, as his team is stuck, 21. Here's Rodney Hood, wide open three. It's good. Rodney Hood gets it to go. The Raptors cut the lead. Can they make a run? Still 9 minutes left in this game. Got to get some stops here. Siakam, good defense. Detroit has done a good job all night of responding. As a foul is going to be called by Rodney Hood. I got Evan Mobley on my radar at 905. I'd be okay with Evan Mobley. Raptors got to get some stops, and right now they continue to commit some fouls here. Watanabe called. We haven't seen Watanabe get some minutes in a while. We still got over 200 people in the chat, man. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell as Lee hits the first free throw. Unwatchable, says Rayquaza. I don't blame any of you who say that. This has probably been one of the worst games this season. From start to finish, it has not been fun to watch as a Raps fan. Do you know when they normally tell us the draft order? At the end of the season. Or actually, not the end of the season. Usually in the second round of the playoffs. Rodney Hood for three, no good. Or actually, it's usually game one or before game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. So we'll know before the end of the season. Yeah, it's during the conference finals, just before the NBA Finals. Travel called on Lee. All right, guys. Raptors are only down by 18. OG for three. Off the mark. Yeah. Casey's going to improve to 6-3 against the Raptors. They have beaten them a couple of times. But Casey's going to be 6-3 after tonight's win against the Raptors. That's a pretty good record. That's going to be a charge. Who's the best player in the draft? I really like Mobley, man. I think Mobley's going to be an absolute beast. I don't know about Cade. I think Cade's kind of overrated. I'd rather go with... I think Suggs is going to be... might be better. I think you can't go wrong with Suggs or Mobley. Lou, you're a joke, buddy. What kind of name is Lou? Should try to get a real name if you want to talk trash. Mobley a double for sure. Pixel Boss, what's going on? Can the Clippers get past round two? Hopefully, man. Hopefully for Kawhi's sake they can. Get an education. Bro, I guarantee you, you're illiterate. you don't have a real name, and yeah, you're probably some jobless 40-year-old still living in his mom's basement. So that's enough out of you. Guy's telling me to get an education. Meanwhile, he probably can't even read and write. All right, buddy. All right. These guys want to talk, man. They want to talk, but they don't want the smoke. You don't want to see a pissed off Luca, that's for sure. The Banhammer. That's what you gotta call it, bro. I like that name. That's the Banhammer. Well, I'm glad it can make you guys laugh during this abysmal game. I'm glad a couple of laughs came out of it. Louis Stugats. Hey, just downloaded the Overtime app. Awesome. Thanks for downloading, man. Thanks, ETR. Appreciate that, man. No, I do not have a criminal record. I'm probably one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, but definitely don't piss me off. Like everybody, I got a fuse. And I'm already not in a good mood tonight, especially after seeing this butt kicking. It's all Baines' fault. Come on, man. Baines doesn't deserve hate tonight. I think everybody sucks tonight. Pistons future looking bright. It certainly is, man. You guys have our number. You've beaten us 3 times, man. If you're a Pistons fan in here, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell. Your future definitely is bright. Do we rebuild at this point? It's not a rebuild. It's more of a retool. And I think we will do that this offseason. We are the Maple Leafs of 2015. They got Austin Matthews, and we got Cade. Stream the Arkansas Baylor game. Nah, bro. I'm just going to watch it and chill. After the 6 minutes is up, I'm outie. Raps looking like an elementary school tonight. We need Ibaka. Can we get 100 points? Yeah, at this point. Are we going to get 100 points, guys? Yes or no? Let's play that game for the next 6 minutes. Who's got the Raptors scoring 100 points? And who doesn't? Let's see who's right. I'm going to say the Raptors do. I think they'll score 10 more points in 6 minutes. I mean, if they don't, my goodness, that's embarrassing. Timeout called by Nick Nurse. Not sure why, just prolonging this beatdown. Raptors are going to fall to 1-12 this month, guys. 1-12. Raps score 130. Watch. Don't you want him to lose, man? I thought you put him on a bet. Any ideas on who we sign the offseason? Perhaps a center. Jared Allen comes to mind, Ethan. First name that comes to mind if the Raptors don't address that in the draft. Bane's about to go insane. Watch Baines hit like 10 threes in a row and lead the Raptors to victory. What are you gonna say about him then, guys? What are you gonna say about him then? Allen or Ibaka? I'd rather go for Allen just because he's younger. I don't see Ibaka coming back. I mean, what was the point of letting him walk? I think we will make the playoffs, to be honest, as Noel. I don't think so, Noel, but we'll see. Blandness. Ibaka or Drummond or Cousins? Ibaka. What's going on, Justin? Channel member in the house. What kind of game is this, man? Not sure if you've been watching, Justin, but this has been a travesty. Yeah, Detroit is dead last in the East. Bay, man. Future All-Star. Shaq Bay. I'm planning to go to LA. Yeah, you know what's funny, man? I was planning on visiting LA too. But probably not going to happen anytime soon. Remember the Wizards were willing to deal Beal for... I don't think that was ever on the table. I think it was Beal for Anunoby. Raptors down bad right now, says Jacqueline. Yes, they are. The process, says Joseph. We can't be stealing the Sixers catchphrase, though, with that whole trust the process. What's going on, Jacqueline? Guys, don't be mad at Siakam too much. He played the center position and was tired. Here's OG for three. No good. I love how Matt Devlin's trying to sell us on the Raptors maybe coming back in this game. Why am I on a timeout? Not sure, man. Not sure who timed you out. This game is practically unwatchable. This has probably been the toughest stream I've ever had to do. Under 5 minutes to go, 110-92. Pistons in full control. Can the Raptors go on an improbable run to make this a game, or is the writing on the wall? Below 100 free pizza. Yeah, I said the Raptors are going to get above 100, guys. If they somehow fall short of that, I have no more words at that point. Give us the free pizza. Oh, Siakam, nice move. Gets it to go. I love how the Raptors are somewhat showing up now and the game's practically over. I don't think Blue Jay future... I mean, I hope they're a future dynasty, but I don't think they are going to be a future dynasty. But I think they will be a really good team. I mean, that's a pretty hot take. Future dynasty? It's hard to win in baseball. I'd be happy if they could just get to a World Series. Or win one. I would donate $500, but I don't have the money. Appreciate that. Luca, how did you watch this full game? I don't know, man. Just did. Trent has looked awful, says Alan. Do you think we will reach 500 this season? Honestly, with the way things are going, I don't think so. We still got to play teams like the Lakers, who might not have LeBron or AD, but Clippers. I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna hit 500. We got a coach's challenge and a blowout. That should not be allowed. Luca, man, I don't remember saying that, LCV killer. If I did, I've ripped up the receipts. Raptors always making these fake comebacks. I guess we'll call it that, fake comeback. Baylor up big on Arkansas right now, 15-3. Baylor's gonna win this game, hands down. I am still watching, Megan. I am. Pascal Siakam, definitely not worth the money. We paid him. I'll leave it at that. Remember, all you Fade for Cade fans at the start of the season will come back. We need your luck. I love how all the fans who are kind of like, you know, in the middle still, saying like, oh, let's make the playoffs, or this team's good enough to make the playoffs. They've embraced the tank themselves. I feel like it's now 95, probably 98% tank, and like 2% who still think or want the Raptors to make the playoffs. Yeah, I remember that, man. At the time, the Raptors were really high on Valanciunas, so I could see why they didn't want to do it. And Harden was still kind of an unknown. I mean, he was a good player, but that's before, you know, he really blew up in Houston. That's when he was known as being a sixth man with the Thunder, so it's obviously easy to say now they should have done it, but at the moment, it was a lot harder than you think. A lot harder decision than you think. Well, I appreciate... I'm glad I could be of therapy to you. If you like listening to me during blowouts. You literally aren't sane if you think they're going to make the playoffs, basically. I feel bad for the Denver Nuggets. Bro, worst case scenario, we just retool for next season. No biggie. Exactly. Nah, the Raptors don't need to trade Siakam, VanVleet, or OG. They just got to go out and get a guy, man. We need a Bradley Beal type player. We got over 200 people in the chat. I'm surprised we still have over 250 people in here, man. Thank you so much, everybody who's in here right now. Please subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. Let's get to 21.5K. This is the last Raptors and Pistons game I will stream this season. That's funny, Kyle. Let's just do what the Warriors did and retool for next season. Facts. Prime Paul Pierce or Prime Melo? Prime Paul Pierce. Siakam, Mobley, Fred, OG. That's scary. Exactly. Good luck trying to score on that team. Imagine a front court of Mobley, Siakam, and OG. You have Fred, and then you just go get a wing player. Do you know the Mavericks offered Dirk and Nash for Vince? Raptors said no. At that time, Vince Carter was like the best player in the league. I don't blame them for saying no. He was honestly legit top 3 player at that time. It was like him, Iverson, and Shaq. And Kobe as well was in the discussion. But Carter was a top 3 player at that time. The guy pulled out the broom to sweep because we got swept. Shout out to Matt Devlin, man. Shout out to Matt Devlin, who's still getting excited in a blowout. With the way Matt Devlin's voice sounds, it seems like the Raptors are only down by 2. Why are they calling a timeout? You're prolonging the misery. Oh, hell yeah, man. Duncan's definitely top 10. You can make an argument he's top 5 all time. But he's definitely top 10, 100%. What do you think of Jeremy Grant? I think he's going to be a cornerstone of the Pistons, future. I think he's a really good player. Yuta trying to earn those minutes. Raptors versus Lakers, best game of the year. Man, that's going to be a rough game, especially if AD and LeBron are out. Guys, big game's going to be on Wednesday, though. Thunder and the Raptors going to be playing each other. Thunder and the Raptors are going to have the same record. It's going to be a fade for Cade matchup. Mobley's going to be amazing for us. That's if we get him. Don't get your hopes too high. There's no guarantees in the lottery. I still can't believe the Raptors are 2.5 games back of the play-in for as bad as they've been. If they go on like a 3-game winning streak, they might be in that play-in game. Yeah, we have held the streak against them. Under 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Raptors about to get... I think this is our last matchup against the Pistons. Am I right, guys? So we're going to literally get swept by the Pistons. Definitely the Raptors, Vince Carter. The Raptors need another #1 pick, man. We got to make up for Bargnani. We got to make up for that Bargnani pick by getting one now. Well, the Raptors hit 100 points, guys. So I was right. And for those of you who picked over, you're right. Or not over, but we said whether they're going to hit 100 or not. And they hit 100. Here's Flynn. Step back shot. Off the glass and in. 14-point game. All right, here's the part where the Raptors show up for the last 2 minutes. And they're going to make this a respectable L. Wouldn't be surprised if they get it to single digits. Comeback time. Casey always has her number. What's going on, man? The Warts report. Probably not saying it right, but I'll say the report. The report. Thanks for being in here, man. I do like poutine. 53 seconds left. Raptors going to lose and fall to 11 games under 500. Next game will be Wednesday against the Thunder. That will be a fade for Cade matchup. I love how the Raptors are pressing down by 16 with 40 seconds left. Why don't they play? My question is, why don't they play with this intensity when the game is at a respectable point? Damn, I got it right. I took a guess there, man. Jerk chicken poutine. Damn, that sounds good. That's it, guys. This game is finito. It is over. Raptors going to lose 118 to 104. They fall 11 games under 500. My goodness. It is ugly here. Pistons sweep the Raptors. This team is officially broken. They are broken. That's it, guys. Raptors lose. Quick recap. You want to know my quick recap? This was never a contest. This was an absolute blowout by the Pistons from start to finish. The Raptors lacked energy. They lacked everything. And you got to credit the Pistons. They played a good game. And it seems like they elevate their game and step up their game every time they play the Raptors. Dwayne Casey is now 6-3 all time against his former team. That's how you make a statement. I think this is the game that makes every fan realize you got to embrace the tank. And if you're not embracing the tank, you're delusional by thinking that this team can get it to the playoffs and do much of something. Get a lottery pick, come back ready to go next season. And that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I feel like everybody's embraced the tank right now. Everybody. That was tough to watch. That was probably the most boring game of the season. That was up there with the Celtics game. Wow. One of the worst teams in the league in the Pistons. I don't know how the Pistons only have 12 wins or 13 wins now. But that was tough to watch, man. Shaq Bay is going to be... I don't know why I call him Shaq Bay. Bay's going to be an all-star. Lee went off tonight. Diallo had 19 from off the bench. Ex-Raptor Corey Joseph had 17. Siakam had 14. Gary Trent Jr. had 15. VanVleet had 22. Anunoby had 19. Larry had 10. Starters did their thing, but it wasn't enough. Raptors shot 29% from three, guys. 41% from the field. Pistons shot 50% from both the field and three. They always catch fire whenever they play the Raptors. 45 rebounds to the Raptors 36. Rebounding continues to be an issue. They out-assisted the Raptors 26-19. Yeah, I just made up a word. The Pistons turned the ball over 19 times, and they still won this game comfortably. I have nothing more to say, guys. This was a beatdown by the Pistons. Embarrassing loss. Where do the Raptors go from here? I think they just continue to lose because there's no point in winning when you know the lottery is in your future. And you know this season, by the day, is slipping away and is all but gone at this point. Raptors have only won once in March. It was a game they should have lost on paper. They got one more game left in March on Wednesday, which is the Battle of the Tank, when they're going to take on the Thunder. I think they actually win that game, to be honest. But even if they win that game, that's only 2 wins in the month of March. Their season completely fell apart when health and safety hit them. And it's been tough sledding ever since that. So, Fred VanVleet's face says it all. Tough loss. And this team is just demoralized right now. I think that's the right word to use. They are demoralized. You can tell in their body language. You can tell how they're playing. This team is just getting outplayed. And tonight that was personified. We the depressed. How do you embrace the tank? You just let them do what they're doing. You just let them lose games. And the Raptors, I mean, you never want to lose a game intentionally, but I'll say this going forward. A win is a loss and a loss is a win as it pertains to this season. But that's it, guys. It's my little reaction to this blowout loss. Raptors lose again. They are 11 games under 500. This is some bad basketball we're seeing right now, and they will play the Thunder on Wednesday. I'll be doing a channel member only stream on Wednesday, so get your channel memberships if you can. Hit that join button. Hit that like button if you're watching this now or on the replay. And please subscribe to the channel. We still got over 200 people in here. Subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. Let's get to 21.5K. I'll have a video out tomorrow. So make sure you guys subscribe if you are new. Let's get to 21.5K. Really appreciate everybody still in here, man. Really, really do. Tonight's broadcast is presented by Overtime. Go get their great sports app for sports fans everywhere. And if you guys want to talk about this further or talk about basketball, hit me up on social media. That's Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Usernames beside my head. All right, I'm gonna turn the floor to you guys because I honestly have nothing more to say. What do you think? Where's your mindset at right now? Like, how are you feeling right now about this Raptors season as it stands right now? 11 games under 500, still with a chance at making the playoffs, which is just a joke in my opinion. I mean, anytime a team still has a chance to make the playoffs, but they're 11 games under 500, something's wrong there. But how are you feeling right now with how the season is? I just did a quick post-game reaction, Kyle. I don't want to get into it too much. I mean, this game's pretty self-explanatory. They got beaten bad by a Pistons team that very slowly is starting to have their number. I mean, they are already tanking. They're losing games, which is in essence the tank. So I think we can agree with every L that's happening. Aren't we happy? Because that's basically a tank. Tanking is losing. So let's not get too upset with these losses. Let's just crack jokes, hope for better days, and continue to pile up these L's. Rest of starters for most of the game. I'm honestly surprised that we still saw Siakam and OG out there in a blowout game in the fourth quarter. Very surprised, actually. I mean, we had a little bit of a scare tonight. I didn't mention that in my quick post-game reaction where VanVleet was a little hobbled. I thought he was going to maybe, miss the rest of the game, but he came back. But, yeah, it looked like he was in a bit of discomfort as he pulled something. But obviously, he was okay. He was able to play the rest of the game. And VanVleet did finish the game with 22 points in 33 minutes. What can save the season? Adrian Griffin? I think the Raptors need to go home. It's going to be Brooklyn and the Lakers, so there's no point. Every L getting closer to the Cunningham, says Kenneth. Every L, you're getting closer to the goal of getting a high lottery pick. Hope is real, says NBA fan. Watch the spam, guys. I know you guys are upset, but you definitely don't have to spam. But yeah, guys, any questions? Any questions? Gonna probably wrap up soon. Keep this a shorter post-game part of the stream. But, yeah, any questions or comments about tonight's game or about the Raptors season as it stands right now? We should try to get Damian Lillard Jr. I think the Thunder are already taking care of the juniors. I mean, they got enough draft picks to draft our grandkids. Heat win says to us. Yes, they do to us. I'm going to have a video tomorrow. I think you're going to like this video that I have in store. I'm not going to spoil it, but I will drop a video tomorrow. LT, what's going on, my guy? Says Luca, if you had control of this team at the end of the season, what would you do? Who's in? Who's out? You definitely need a center. So if you don't address it in the draft, you address it in the offseason. You try to make a move for a big-time player. If you can try to get Bradley Beal, I would take a stab at it. Apparently, the Raptors are considered a sleeper team, according to Kevin O'Connor of The Ringer. Pick up a couple pieces for off the bench and just come back ready to go next season, man. Next season, hopefully you're back in Toronto. Hopefully health and safety doesn't take you out. And yeah, I don't think this team needs much, but they definitely need a center and a shot creator and a piece from off the bench. So I guess that is much. But I think in terms of their core, I think you keep the core, you just add on to it. And I think the draft will help one of those two things that you need, either a shot creator or center. And that is why I've been so, pro tank. Pro tank. Has anybody noticed how poorly Lowry's playing lately? Yeah, I really don't understand the decision. You know, you keep him. You didn't want to sell him out. You didn't want to be desperate. But it's like, now I don't know what happens with Lowry. I mean, do you just lose him this offseason for nothing? Do you sign and trade him? Do you bring him back on a friendly deal to try to compete again? I don't know. I would take Bradley Beal. I mean, if the Raptors could swing a deal for Bradley Beal, I would take that. But the thing is, you probably would have to trade OG or Siakam. So, but do you consider that? You might have to if you want to get a big-time player like Beal. Kawhi and Lowry will also enter free agency. Yeah, they lost, Galaxy. They lost. Beal's not a free agent this season, right? He's got 1 year left. So the Raptors would have to trade for him. Yeah, he's locked up. He's locked up. So the Raptors would have to trade for him. So yeah, you're definitely looking at a Siakam OG package for Beal. Who knows, man? If the Raptors somehow won the top pick, you draft, Mobley or Cade. Maybe you give up on, Siakam and OG at that point. You get Beal and you go for it again. You build around Beal, your draft pick, and whoever's left. Probably VanVleet, who you wouldn't have to include in that deal. I think Lowry would sign trade. He wouldn't do the Raps dirty. Yeah, hopefully they could get some value for him. That would be pretty bad if he just walked for nothing. There's a theory that Ibaka went to LA to recruit Kawhi back to the Raptors and they both get... Nah. I'd be shocked if that happened. That's too good to be true. Draft K, trade Lowry. Take care, Yoel. Roach... Jason says give Siakam. You probably would have to give both for Beal. Or if you're not going to give up both, you would probably maybe have to trade, a pick. I wouldn't trade the third overall pick and Beal for, or the third overall pick and Anunoby for Beal. Take care, V-Raj. Probably just weighing out his options, Clutch Crew. He doesn't have to let us know anything now. But that should tell you something. I mean, he wants to explore his options, so he's keeping the window open. Keeping the door open. Kevin O'Connor said Lowry could potentially be traded in a deal for Beal. So, Siakam, Lowry, and a pick? Nothing on Masai, man. Nothing on Masai. It's going to come down to the end. My gut feeling is he's going to leave, though. Siakam too clumsy and awkward. Fred acting like a ball hog. Siakam learning a pick for a guy who has zero desire to come here. Come on, guys. Well, Beal seems happy in Washington, so they might keep him there. Yeah, I agree with the OG take. I think he still has so much potential that you wouldn't want to get rid of him. What do you guys need is Heat legend Kelly Bird Olynyk. I think a 3-team trade, Lara to Philly, Beal to us, and Maxi Thibault picks to Washington. What's a good trade for Bol Bol? He's got to get more minutes in Denver, man, Bol Bol. Yeah, the Westbrook stat line was gross. What a stat line. Bielik's working with Russ. I think they're going to make it work in Washington. Siakam needs to remember that he's 6'9". All right, guys. I'm going to cut it here. Thank you so much to everybody who joined me for the entirety of the broadcast. This is LR Live presented by Overtime. Make sure you hit that like button now or on the replay. Please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. Appreciate everybody who stuck it through for this blowout loss as the Raptors fall to 11 games under 500. They lose against the Pistons. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, guys. And as always, be great and stay blessed. This is LR Live presented by Overtime. Have yourselves a great night, everybody. I'll catch you all again on Wednesday when the Raptors take on the Thunder. Peace.